All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. It's May the 16th, and we're in for a treat. We've had a bunch of news come out already. I'm pretty sure our calendar is pretty light right now. We have a Fed speaker, followed by another Fed speaker, followed by another Fed speaker. In the meantime, we'll go and check out yesterday. So this was yesterday's session that we did together over here. This is where we ended the recording, and we suggested to everyone that maybe we should start selling the new high. This was the new high right here. Right, so we made a new high, and I started selling the new high, and I sold the new high pretty much the rest of the day. Those trades all came home in the middle of the night. This morning, I traded ahead of the 6:30 news, or my 6:30 news, and then I stopped after the news came out. I resumed, and I'm still selling tops of green candles, right? So now that it's the beginning of my trading session, the official 2-hour window, I still want to sell the tops of green candles, right? So let's assume this is a low here. Let's put the box on that low and then measure whatever comes from this box, right? So we want to see maybe price go in this direction up to here, and we want to sell it, right? We want to be sellers of resistance, right? So let's find resistance, right? And we'll be able to sell into that. And the reason why, if we go to our daily chart, for the last 3 days or so, we've been bullish. And since yesterday, this new candle, the most recent candle, has made a higher high, and we've been unable to maintain it. We've been falling away, right? So if we measure this, 39 pips, and we know an average is 54, we have some room left to roam, right? So if we zoom into this on an hourly, you can start to see what's been happening in the last 16 hours or so, and you can kind of envision maybe where we're trying to go, right? So we have a floor, we have a ceiling, and if you look inside of this, we have another one here, and we have another one right below our feet. So let's look at this on a 5-minute scale. Right? And then here we can start to highlight other critical areas. There's really nothing here. Maybe something like that. Something like this. And now let's see if we're going to go up and down this ladder, up or down the ladder. Right, so we've taken about 5 minutes or so to figure out that we need to be selling resistance. Right, so in our case, on these smaller time frames, we tend to find that resistance every 3 pips or so around here. And that so happens to be when we take a trade. Boom, right? So one trade is within the box. And the target is also within the box. And now I'm free to open 3 more trades inside of this box. Right? I'm selling green candles in the hope that I find resistance and it bounces into my target. Right? And I'll be willing to do this for the next couple hours. All right, so the market's been going down the ladder, and we suspect it has the ability to keep going for another couple more boxes, right? That will fulfill the average daily range. But it may go up first, right? It may go up before it continues to go down. And that's what we'll use to build our position, right? We're going to sell, 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 sell on the way up. And then when it finally hits that resistance, maybe we'll have it figured, maybe we'll have it nailed, so to speak, right? We'll be able to rotate and just start closing some of our trades, right? So let's take another sell somewhere around here, maybe. And then maybe we can take one around here, maybe. Oh, there's one. All right, so now I have two trades in the box. If you followed the plan from yesterday, all your trades have closed. All your trades are winners. Doesn't matter where you went short after yesterday's top. There's another, I'll take another one there. So now I have three, and I'm saving a fourth one for this upper range. And then if the market continues to go up, it opens me up to 4 more trades in this box. Right? Ultimately, I'm looking to finish lower than where we are right now. Right? If we go and take a look at our dollar index, the Dixie is catching a bid. Our dollar index is bullish into, not yet into resistance. Right? So there's room to roam here. The 10-year yields is also bullish. Right? So that puts pressure on our euro. And the reason for this, Dixie catching a bid, if you go and look at today's news, the numbers that came out points to inflation pressure is still present, right? So it's not a done deal yet. And so the euro is reacting accordingly. Right, there's still signs that inflation might be rampant. All right, let's see where else we can sell. Somewhere here. And then 4 more up top. We're willing to put in 4 boxes of risk.
Fitzbarkin says businesses are still willing to raise prices.
Yeah. Why is he so loud? And by the same token, we could be totally wrong, and this thing just keeps on going up and up and up and up and up and up. Okay, so one step at a time, one wrong at a time, one, in our case, box at a time. Right? It's that willingness to participate before you have to be pressured into
Sparkin
it.
says the services in particular still feel that they can raise prices.
I can't believe this guy's so freaking loud. Just tuning down a bit. There's a dozen of them with the microphone. They all have different settings. There we go. There we go. A couple winners for breakfast. Let's see if we can keep this momentum going. Okay, breakfast of champions. Tips. All right, so assuming this might be a swing high right there.
And Barkin says retail sales data shows consumer spending is good, not great.
We can see maybe coming here.
Barkin says CPI is still not what the Fed is trying to get.
Sorry, I'm just looking inside here. This might be totally off. We'll see. Green candle. One. So we've had 3 winners already.
Ed Barkin says the edge has come off demand more to hit 2% inflation.
There's 2 entries. There's 3. Come on. I wanted to go up here for a 4th.
Barkin says overall labour market numbers are normalising.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Barkin says job claims are low by historic standards, but maybe edges up.
I'm going to take it right there. So I just took that 4th click. And then I'm ready to take more if we go up and up and up and up and up. All right, so yesterday morning we traded this move right there. The plan for the overnight guys was to sell this move right here, which made money here. And as we speak, we are building a position for this, hoping to make our money, whoops, with that.
Ed Barkin says, I believe inflation is coming down and we're on the right path.
All right, so we're selling on the way up. It so happens to be closing our trades, so we keep selling. I don't mind recycling. Let's go check on this. We're going up.
Ed Barkin says, I do believe inflation is coming down, but it will take more time.
Consistency is key. All right, so we've traded only the Euro USD, 100% of the volume, 2,100 trades, 2,000 of them are winners, 42 losers. We're winning about 98% of our trades. We've made about $2,222 for a total of 6,000 pips. Average trades is 3 pips. And in total, we've paid the broker about $650 for the luxury. Right? So the process delivers results. We, as the operator, have to focus on consistency. The trick with this, with trading in general, is complexity is the enemy of execution. Right? So if you make this too complicated, you'll skip steps or you'll screw up stuff, not on purpose, but it's just too much to deal with. Keep things really, really simple. Right? 4 clicks per box, always the same box, always the same size, always the same time, same instrument. How simpler can it get? My behavior, which used to be more or less random.
Ed Barkin says the question now is for how long rates need to be held where they are to get the required impact on inflation.
Is a lot more consistent because of the box, right? My behavior, which was random, is now more or less the same because the box doesn't change and I do the same thing on all three sides. And so what used to be all over the place is now consistent because of the box, right? So all of a sudden, fear went out the window, anxiety went out the window. I can't have a plan. If this is a low, we are going here. If this is a high, we are going here. Right? And so I have alternatives. I'm not stuck in one mindset. I'm always willing, ready, and willing to give up on my idea and adopt the facts. So we start out with this delusion and then we try and see if the market will fulfill the delusion we have. Right? Are we building this idea that we have?
Says the inflation story is much longer term than what happens in the market.
There it is. Inflation pressures. Right? We want to be selling in order to make money on the next move, right? If this current leg is up, the current leg right now, we are selling the current leg in order to make money from the next move, right? Nothing strange about that. Okay, here we are taking a fifth. I should really increase my size because I've earned it. Right, let's get ready to put some trades up here if we're given the opportunity.
Ed Sparkin says, I can't say fiscal spending has no impact on the economy.
Just want to see to my left. This stuff here. Right. We don't want to give up on a good plan too early, right? So that's why we're giving ourselves a couple of boxes to take part with. And then boxes 3 and 4 are really there to fix boxes 1 and 2. So if the plan breaks down, it's breaking down in box number 2. You have to lose in box number 2. Otherwise you commit to the 4 boxes. Myself, I'll probably commit to the 4 boxes, right? So if the market goes up and up and up and up, I'll be willing to keep selling it for the next 36 pips. I got out of my gold yesterday. I'm waiting to buy back lower. All right, we had a gold trade yesterday, which paid well. So we don't want to short gold. It's best to get out of the long and then buy back when it's cheaper. Right? The last thing I want to do is sell gold. Everybody on the planet is trying to buy it. Why would I want to sell it? Every bank is trying to own gold. This is looking good. pick the level just right. Let's add to our winning pile here, or pile of winners.
Taking a look at the Fear and Greed Index, 61 out of 100 equaling greed, and the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, 70 out of 100 also equaling greed. And taking a look at the VIX, currently down at 0.64% at 12.36.
20 minutes in, and we've only moved 9 pips. Come on, come on, come on. I either want to recycle this while we are in this box. I can keep playing, you know, ping, 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 ping. And then if we break out, it offers me 4 more clicks, which is kind of nice. I get the average with what I already have. Right. Ultimately, we're just looking to finish the day lower, right? We just don't know where that's starting. Is it starting here? Right? Will it start from here? Or will it go all the way up to there? And we don't know where this current move is going, but we measure it and we play within the measure as long as it's 4 boxes or less.
At 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get the EIA natural gas change. Forecast a build of 77.
Volume keeps changing up and down. Driving me crazy.
The text and a Q&A are expected.
It's nuts. Turn that off altogether. We're done with the squawk for today. I was wearing headphones earlier and it kept doing the same thing. All right. Can we recycle? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Either I'm putting 4 more clicks or I'm closing. It's 5 clicks. It's this time of day. We expect a pullback until the bottom of the hour, right around 8:30 or so, and then that's when we would see a move like this. And that would be a normal environment, right? Between 8 and 8:30. And that's how I usually build a position and then get paid thereafter. All right, so let's see what happens next. All right. I see. $25, $17. Yeah, we played a lot more longs than we did shorts. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get in there. Throw in some trades. Some of you following along this week may have had a couple of losses days ago when we had that news event. I went and double checked on those trades. My stop loss was missed by 1 pip. So I got really lucky. I would have had losses. I think that was 2 days ago. Had I put entries 1 or 2 pips higher, and so yeah, so that 36 pips is pretty accurate. And if the entry is illogical, you're likely going to get stopped out. It's the entry in our case is not precision driven, it's probability driven, right? So those probabilities have 36 pips of space to operate within. I happen to only need 35 on Tuesday. Phew. Because of where the entry was. This is the problem with these live sessions. If someone is following what I'm doing, by the time you do it, it's late. You have to do your own thing. Like when we're trying to squeeze 3 pips, there's not much room for error in the entry there, right? I'm selling the green candle because I'm trying to make money within 1 or 2 minutes, not hours. And that's what happened here. Those took hours to make 3 pips. This took 16 hours to make 3 pips. We're planning to operate within this 2-hour window to make this kind of money, not that kind of money. Right? We don't want 16 hours if we can avoid it. Right? This window of time is aligning with the European traders and the North American traders at once. Right? So we're all here together at the same time. And by the time we get past lunchtime New York, it really changes. The game changes. Our expectations usually don't keep up. And so now you have these trades that you're holding on to with the likelihood of hours in front of nothingness. You're holding on for nothing. So, yeah, make your 3 pips and leave the casino. Right? Stuff like this. That would have been a perfect trading day, and just walk away. Right? And then here I am repeating it for the sake of, my 2-hour window. And then I'll be trading thereafter, forward testing the strategy. Right? Those of you just new at this, focus on the time window, right? Those 2 yellow lines and what happens inside those yellow lines. And that's where you're finding yourself trading every day, right? That same little arena with the same competition. You get to learn the competition's behavior, right? This is why I come to expect this type of behavior. More often than not, it tends to work in my favor because I've been in this 2-hour window for almost 8 years now. Well over 6 years, almost 8 years. Just want to see what comes next. For the sake of curiosity, measure this. We have 41. We're expecting 53. All right, so we know there's probably a lower low coming. A lower low coming. There's the top of the hour. With any kind of luck, this will end the pullback. Maybe it just begins it. Right? Maybe off to the races we go. Right? It's circadian, and we know something happens at this time. Or I've come to realize something happens at this time. Come on. We've postponed gratification. Now's the time to get paid. Come on. I need to close some trades to open them. Or go into this next box. One or the other. Either way, you know, I don't favor one over the other. I don't care if I recycle the existing trades or if I open more. There we go. That's one. We're selling that area here, this zone. And if we break through that, we'll put one there. If we break through that, we'll put one here. And then if we must, we'll put some there. All right, so we're building this right here. Right? We are selling this. This is not going to the moon. Right? It's going to resistance. And once we have that zone in our line of sight, our trades should begin to close on their own. This is just placeholder. We don't know if that's happening or not. We have no idea. All we know for sure is that we are in this second box, right? One standard deviation away from the most recent low. Patiently waiting. I have one trade in here already. I wait to see if I get an opportunity here and there. Maybe we just close the trades we have instead. When was the next speaker scheduled? 9:30. So we have Harker and Mester. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Push back up. I want it to come as close to the line as possible before I take the trade. It's that probability of a bounce is extremely high off of that line, right? We've bounced off of this already. Let's recycle and take it from there. There we go. Back in the bottom box. That's awesome. If we get up here, take a trade, and then take a trade. We're hoping to come back in this area here. The waiting is the hardest part, especially when you have a plan. There we go. Come on, let's rush this. I'm gonna run out of VHS tape. There we go. That's what we're talking about. All right. She closed a couple of trades there, recycled them on any kind of a green candle. It's getting there, folks. It's getting there. We're going into the London fix in about 20 minutes. Let's see what comes of that fix. Come on. There's a green candle to recycle with. I'm actually going to sell in box number 2 on the green candle. And if it pushes up, I'll sell more. So now I have 2 in box number 2. The targets are in box number 1. Oh, here comes a third one. There's number 3. And I'm saving a 4th/5th for up here. There we are. Okay. If it pushes up higher than the previous high here, I'll sell it, right? Somewhere in this zone. The pain is real. Right. Get ready. I want to sell a higher high right there. There it is. Boom. Let's see if this holds. If it doesn't hold, then we're selling up there, and that'll be the 5th and my last one for this box. What would ruin things is if this thing just decided to go right back where we came from. And then even then, we still have 3 boxes or so to deal with things before we must eject. There we are. Resistance is upon us. Do we get the 5th click? Yes. Slightly higher high, and maybe a 5th click. I'm gonna put it on 22 seconds to go. "22 seconds to go." One second. There we go. All right. We went up right to the rung on the ladder, almost to the pip. And we're turning red. Anybody wants to buy some snake oil? I got lots for sale. Apparently this doesn't work. A lot of shitheads out there. Oops. That was supposed to be off record. All right, green candle. Who's recycling? I've got to open the window. Super warm in the office today. Yesterday we're targeting for euro to go near the 1.1, 111. That might still be in play, right? This is just a pullback. This is just a retracement for what we've done the last couple of days. Right? It's not changing anything. The big picture has not changed. We're just trading the facts. Oh, hiccups. see if the recycling made us some money here. There we go, there we go. Come on. Just keep going. Keep going. Like you have to blow on it for good luck. Let's go take a peek at the dollar index real quick. All right, so we started the day with a bid. All right, Dixie was bid into resistance, and then we've pulled back ever so slightly. Right, that little wick there. That's what allows us to build this, and then hopefully we were right. We will find out soon enough. All right. Trade number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've already got 5. I have to wait. The fix is coming in about 9 minutes, 10 minutes. All right. Do we get to put one here? If we go near the line, I'll put one on. There we go. Boom, that was close. All right, and now we're saving, or I'm saving my next clicks for this area here. All right, so here we are now participating. Our expectations are we are in the right neighborhood, right? We're right in the right area to find resistance. That's exactly what the price came into. All right, so if this is resistance, it's an assumption, we should rotate the ship in the ocean from here. If it's not resistance, we'll go and seek it somewhere else. Oops. All right, let's see what comes through here. I'll get rid of this. I don't need that there anymore. All right. How far have we gone from the bottom? 15 pips. 18 is 2 boxes. All right, so we're almost 18 pips off. Yeah. After a little while of, building positions and spending drawdown, the anxiety kind of disappears because you start to operate in this environment every day. So it's not stressful anymore. It's like learning to drive in rush hour traffic. You know, hopefully you don't have to suffer road rage. You can still get to your destination. Were we right in our assumption? If we were, we get paid. If not, we get to try again. Couple more boxes. Boom, 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 boom. We're looking for a move back down this way. We just don't know where it's going to start, right? For all we know, it could start from up here. I'm kind of hoping it starts from where we are right now. Calendar. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Beautiful. I don't know. If I can end the recording in, the next 30 minutes or so, that would be awesome. As far as we're concerned, so far on the 5-minute scale, we have an inside bar. On the 5-minute scale, the probabilities are very different. It's not the same as when we assume an inside bar on the daily. Right? This is more like a 50-50, especially considering where it's taking place. Right? So even if it does break out, so be it. Right? It has resistance to run into. It's not going to the moon. Right? So between here and the moon, there is a ton of resistance. Right, there might be another one here too, right around here. And then while we're at it, might as well put one below us and start structuring the ladder on the way down. Something like that. Right, so this is how we build a position, and then we wait to get paid. Right. If you have a click to spend, spend it here. Ultimately, we have to be ready to put money there. This box is the wrong size. That's the right size. Just looking to get paid. Here it comes, here it comes. Right. Testing resistance, looking left. Right. This zone, this, all of that stuff there, right? We have to go maybe inside here, right? Maybe we have to go inside of here. How far are we from the bottom? 16 pips. We're almost 2 boxes. Normal move. Right? Don't get caught chasing this. Right? That's what the market expects retail to do. Right? Green, green, green. It's a breakout. Oh, it's a, it's going to the moon. In reality, it's seeking resistance. Right? It's seeking its turn. There we are. Look left. Right? What did we run into? Right? What did we run into? All of this stuff. Right? It's like a brick wall up here. We have to go through all of this before we can encounter this right here. How far away is this? 20 pips. Right? A little over 2 boxes. Quite doable. All right, top of the hour. London fix is in, or turning on anyways. All right, so now they're setting the stage to close the banks over the next couple hours. Yeah, we want to stay short. Stay short, right? Keep building and building and building and building. We have the space, we have the money, we have the technology, we have the skills. Don't throw in the towel, right? That's what the market's trying to get you to do, right? Give up on a good plan. It's going to try every trick in the book to get under your skin. Remember, our average daily range is still missing 1.5 boxes or so. Well, we've done about 41 pips today. Right? It's about 70% of what we should be doing, so there's room left. We're trying to figure out if we're going to add it to the top or if we're going to add the missing bits to the bottom. I'm thinking we're coming back here and we're going to add the missing box at the lows. It's a matter of time. Right? I'm doubtful that it will go with only North America participating all the way back up. Right? I could be wrong. I'm just some dude on the internet, right? This is not financial advice. I'm just showing you how I do it. This is all demonstration only. Hopefully it's entertaining and educational. They're not making a new high. They're trying really hard. Zoom, zoom, zoom. 36 seconds left. 31 seconds. 25, 24. Oh, it broke it. All right, so I'm waiting for this to put money in. I want to be in this box to put more clicks. All right. What da da da. Yeah, sell short and feel all right. I'm just anticipating, right? Just preparing my mind for what could be. And move up here or a move back down here. Either way, I'm ready, willing, able. I just want to participate. Yeah. The numbers that came out today pointing to inflation pressures remaining present is bidding the dollar up, right? So we can see the euro going down until we have the next piece of news. And then I think tonight, actually, you may be getting euro news. Like, is it the PPI or something? Euro. Yeah, yeah. CPI. Yeah, the CPI overnight. Right. So this may change what we're working on right now. Right. These shorts that we have, we kind of want them to close before that European CPI. So if you look at a big picture, what we're working within is really a big wedge, like a really, really big wedge. Oops, totally off. We want to come back. We were thinking of coming back, maybe retesting this, but we'll see. All right, we'll see how deep we go before that European CPI. All right, we're kind of hoping that we go a little bit deeper before we can go higher. I'll just remove this because it's really interfering with the way I look at things. All right, on the daily, we still have a nice indecision candle right up at the top. A little bit of a pullback on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour, we're testing the low and pushed off of the low into resistance. That's what we were expecting to see. Right? And now we're looking for lower lows. Right? On the 5 minutes, we're looking for the ladder to come back into play on the downside. Right? That may take time, right? So that may waffle its way down there. It's not going to be a straight shot. And that's why we get to recycle our trades. All right, about 20 more minutes. I'll have to let you guys go. But we have a plan. You remember the average daily range remains unfulfilled, and that's kind of the goal for today, right? We'll see if the market is capable of giving anywhere near that, and we'll see if it goes totally the wrong way, right? So nobody knows the future, but we can definitely react appropriately, right, with the skills that we have and the tools in our toolbox. I'm not ready to buy back into gold yet either, right? It's bouncing off of support, but it looks like it has lower to go yet. I'd be a willing buyer at maybe 2360, 2361, 62. Another $15 lower or so. But not too many of you are trading gold. Unable to fulfill the box. Right? That's a good clue. Right? Unable to fulfill a whole entire box. That's usually a sign that something is coming. Hold steady. There we go, there we go. Yesterday we played the long side during the pullback, and today we're building a position for the next move. The next move is likely to end lower. So that's what we engineered for. Ba-ba-ba-dum-bum-bum. 15 seconds, 13. I'm curious to see if we fulfill this box, this empty space there. That's usually a pretty good clue, right? If we're unable to fulfill up, we're likely going down. Come on, come on, come on. If you have a click to spare, now would be a good place for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm already 5 in. Two, 4, 5. Sorry. Working on something else for a second. There we go. I'll take a sell here. That's trade number 6, and I officially cannot take any more now. I have to wait. Sorry if it's noisy. I have my office window open. And the 5-minute chart is starting to look pretty. More of the same would be nice. 3 or 4 more candles like that. I'd be super happy. Oh, someone's listening. Come on, come on. All right, looks like we're testing support. Well, now that we may or may not have found the bottom that we're looking for, sorry, the top that we're looking for, I'm gonna stop the recording here. I'm gonna let you guys go, and then I will update or upload the video when these trades are closed. Those of you continuing to trade, don't touch your stops and just watch your trades come to a profitable ending. Preferably walk out of the casino, right? Don't keep trading. All right, talk to you guys tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel. All right, thanks. Watch out for the upload anytime in the next couple hours.